Hey guys, in the car, the old tape deck, she ate a tape. There's no sound out of it. The radio doesn't work. The eject doesn't work. Fast forward, rewind. I'm just pulling this thing out. It's too old. Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to do a quick overview of the wiring that I got from my install. I've already installed some of it because I was picking away at some projects. Like when I was rebuilding the window motors, I put the door speakers in and ran the wire and installed the kill mat. So basically this is a kit that I got from Sky High Car Audio. It is a 0 gauge amp kit. So it comes with 17 feet of this nice super flexible cable. It's also oxygen free. And then 3 feet of ground. It also came with, I think it was 10 feet of 12 gauge speaker cable. Came with some RCA cables. Came with the power turn on. Came with a fuse and some grommets. So I also added another, I think it was 100 feet of speaker wire just to run the door speakers and that. I also ended up ordering some different RCA cables because I wanted them to have a 90-degree connection at the amplifiers in the trunk so that these straight plugs are protrude too much. I also picked up 2 distribution blocks. Then over here I also got a Sky High Car Audio Big 3 kit. And these are the RCA cables I was talking about with the 90-degree plugs. It's just going to work better when they're mounted on my box. I've got the trunk totally kill matted. I also did the top deck. And I did the roof already. I've got a picture of it, I'll put that up. Looks like a mess right now, but I have everything wired up. I have the power cable running down the driver's side of the car. So that's the 0 gauge. I've got the remote, the bass knob, RCA cables, and driver's side speakers all running up the middle of the car. I ran all the RCAs all through the center console under the carpet up here. And so they're all gonna be in the middle. And then on the passenger side, I have the passenger side speakers. Now I'm just getting ready to wire up the deck. I cheaped out and I decided to not buy one of those quick connectors, because basically I'm not using any of the factory wiring. I ran my own wires. So what I did was I went to Crutchfield and I printed a picture of the wiring harness that I do need. So what I did was I just transposed this like this so it would match up. So then I can just follow the color scheme on the wiring harness and match up the colors in the factory harness and just tap into them. So thanks for that, Crutchfield, helped me out a lot, saved me some time. Got the amps all mounted. Looks pretty good. Just weird the way the RCA cables were ran on the 4-channel amp. It goes 3, 1, 4, 2. So I wish I could have routed these a little bit cleaner, but that's the way it's gonna work out. Here's the box all wired up. Do some explaining about the coloring. So this is my power cable. This is the ground, and I only got 3 feet of 1 gauge OFC in my wiring kit, and it was just a little bit too short to go from this distribution block to the amp, which is up here under the deck. So what I ended up doing was using a power cable to the ground, and then I used the ground to go to the power. I marked it with black tape just so I'd remember, but it's just wire, so it's gonna work. It's just the color's gonna be a little bit weird. Also, instead of ordering red power cable and black ground in 8 gauge, I just ordered red. Same thing. Here's the power. The grounds are marked with black. And I also did a double ground here. I grounded with the 1 gauge and the 8 gauge. Just can't have enough grounds. Now onto the front end to get the battery and the fuse block hooked up, and it should be ready to go. So up here I'm getting ready to do my Big 3 upgrade. I wish I would have known about that 20 years ago when I was big into stereos, but I Anyways, big three is upgrading the power cable from the positive on the alternator to the positive of the battery, the ground on the battery to the ground to the frame, and the ground on the alternator to the frame or the battery. Guys, got all the wiring upgrade done for the big three kit. So alternator power, chassis ground, and alternator ground. Everything's secured. I do realize that my terminals suck, but they'll work for now. So everything's done. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.